Do we get a mic?
Hello. 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 So good afternoon everyone. We are Team Eclipse. And alright. 52 hours ago, we were in a village we thought would be impoverished, disadvantaged, miserable, suffering in plight. But you know what we saw 52 hours ago? We saw a village that is thriving. Yes, and that village was none other than Rasabeda. How do I get? Okay. So this is our team. This is our team and our family from Rasabeda. That is Kiyosha, me, Dipanshi, Sahana, our lovely mentor, Vansh, Sharon and Bhavya, and our wonderful family. And this smiling face you see over here is of Babita Kumari, a girl we met there who was 5 years old, but she had a story that shook us to our cores. Babita Kumari noticed, even though she was so young, she noticed that her father was physically unable to play with her or do anything at all that involves arms because he had a dislocated shoulder, which was, she noticed, due to carrying logs of wood up and down the trails of Rasaveda. And all this for like an entire truckload of wood just for 500 rupees, which was her words, that it was not worth it. Okay, so you can see how we'd be in a dilemma here. We went there to solve these villagers' problems, but they were the ones who helped us more than we could ever help them. And so I think it's pretty clear where we started. We started from scratch. When we went to Rasabeda, we had not the slightest clue of what we'd have to face. Okay. So, why do we choose to do this? We want the villagers of Rasabeda to be able to live with dignity and respect, and we want to empower them through the holistic understanding of their nature, of their surroundings, and we want to build resilient communities. I mean, think about it. Who would want to go into such an innocent village and just meddle with their lives, make them dependent on the people who try to help them? We did not want that. And that is why our main purpose is community involvement. We understand the importance of involving the tribal elders, and also the tribal values are very important to them, and we want to instill that in the young children. And we want to do this by balancing tradition and new technologies.
The rural communities struggle with low income because they sell raw materials for a very low price. If I was to remind you, the audience, that the price of a truck full of stones was only 500 rupees. I would like to refer to a conversation my team and I had with Gaurav sir and Gaurav sir, which led us to state that these people it's not that they don't have resources, what they don't have is income. चप्पल सबके पास थी, लेकिन पहनते सिर्फ कोई लोग थे.
Our adventure will empower these people to turn the resources they have to valuable products, thus significantly increasing their earnings and fostering sustainable development. Hence, it's time to close the chapter of Rasaveda and help them to stand on their own feet.
Now, the question comes, how will they sell these products? So basically, what they can do, first of all, this is Pragati. We are going to start this Pragati, where it will be a marketplace where you can buy or sell products. So this will be with different venture capitalists and different people who will come in board and buy our products, like in wholesale and direct customer. With that, we want that, we don't want to give them the stuff. We want them to empower them. We want to give them their own money, their hard-earned money by themselves.
Now, our main purpose for this project is to empower Rasa Beda by bridging the communities. We would like to bridge the communities, both urban and rural. We want the urban communities to come into rural Rasa Beda and help improve them by development. We want to help them educate children on the basis of the entire village of Rasa Beda. We want them to understand the geography, physiology, agriculture, sociology to remain awareness of the village of Rasa Beda. For example, they'll be able to understand how certain types of soils are beneficial for only certain types of crops. Next, we also want to provide skill training for adults in crafts, farming and woodwork. We also want to help them understand how they can do handicraft from stones, wood and bamboo, which will provide a sustainable development goal. Next, we want to collaborate with the parents for unified curriculum. We want them to be on the same page as to what we are teaching each other and the children so that most people can participate. Next, lastly, we want to involve dual teaching where both the urban methods and the traditional methods by the elders of the village are incorporated for a comprehensive learning system.
Now the main part comes. What differentiates us from others? Like there are these three brands who are actually selling these stuff like craft stuffs. But what differentiates us is our story behind the product. We are going to market our product with a story, like how they crafted it, how they engraved the each and every art. Like these all companies are already doing monthly lakhs rupees. So what we differentiate in marketing, and with that also showing the emotions in the product.
Okay, let's talk about the market. According to the International Market Analysis Research and Consultancy Company, it is said that the Indian market of handicraft is worth approximately $4.27 billion as per 2023, and it's growing at a compound annual growth rate of 6.9%. Moreover, the gifting industry in India is worth nearly $29.28 billion, giving rise to more and more demand in handicraft industry. I think from this, we'll move on from knowing Rasa Beda as a poor country to knowing it for its rich handicrafts. That's it for the present.
Okay, so before we end, we'd like to, you can't see this clip, but please hear it out. This was one of the main reasons, this is sourced from the I Am Rachi YouTube channel, but listening to this is what made us think, हाँ ये करना है. Okay.
अच्छा लगता है ना कि बाहर से लोग मतलब हम लोग को लगता है कि कैसे जगह में रह रहे हैं, लेकिन ये मैम बताइए आकर के कि आप लोग एकदम स्वर्ग जैसे जगह में रहते हैं, तो ये हमारे लिए बहुत गर्व की बात है कि हम लोग इतने अच्छी जगह पे रहते हैं, चारों ओर पहाड़ जंगल से घिरा हुआ है.
This was the thing that kept us awake till 5 a.m. working on this because we really care, and it's just so beautiful to think that we could help them in any way possible. And that's it. Are we open to questions?
Thank you, Team Eclipse. Your solution to empower Rasa Beda community through skill development was truly incredible.
Now, it's time to welcome the next team to stage to present the presentation. The next team on stage will be Team Valor.
Hello. Imagine the wife of a well-to-do man gets induced into labor when she's home alone. What does she do? She calls an ambulance and it gets taken care of. But that's not the case with Rasa Beda, right? We came here with the intention to help Rasa Beda.
but in fact, it's ironical that they were the ones helping us. This is a story of strength and resilience. Meet Babita Didi. I had an interaction with Babita Didi which changed me forever. She shared a very traumatic experience of her life with me. When Babita Didi was pregnant with her now beautiful 9-month-old daughter, she got induced into labor and was home alone as her husband works in the Ranchi city. Babita Didi knew what to do. She lives in Mahua. She had to walk to Rasabeda, then to Dimra, take a public transport, go to a hospital to deliver the baby safely. Things did not go as planned. Her water broke on the way to Rasabeda and she delivered the child all alone in that rocky terrain. Not only that, as soon as she regained consciousness, she picked up her baby and went all the way back home alone. This story inspired us to take action.
After we talked to Babita Didi, we were really intrigued and we thought, okay, let's do some research. After doing some research, we actually get to know that only 28.7% women in rural areas have normal birth. Just imagine how scary is that. After that, we also talked to her and got to know that many a times this happens that even when a woman is in labor, she does not get any healthcare facility, neither she is availed a hospital. And so sometimes it's very hard to deliver baby. Even the babies are also delivered while they are on their way, like on that bare path. Talking about periods, we got to know that they use rak, leaves and clothing that is exploited thread by thread. So we decided, okay, let's do something, let's make them self-efficient and let's get them some knowledge. So respected jury and my fellow members, we present to you Project Janani. This project is to help the one who gives Janam, the women of the village. Through this program, through this initiative, we want to help them, get them acknowledged and make them understand the importance, and we want to get the labor room and we want to enhance their life of masculation.
So, what is our aim? Our aim is to reduce period poverty amongst rural areas, especially those areas which are locked up far away from proper civilization. We also want to introduce labor rooms in which, in case of any emergency, a woman can deliver a baby quite safely. Now, what is period poverty? Period poverty is when generations of women are denied access to menstrual hygiene products, knowledge, and awareness. Now, okay, so now what do we propose to you guys? We propose the suggestion of introducing a reusable pad ideas, which is a bamboo cotton blend pad. Now, there might be questions arising that what is bamboo cotton blend? How is it better than normal cotton reusable pads? How is it better than conventional pads? And most of all, how is this actually even made? So, bamboo cotton blend is when fibers of cotton and fibers of bamboo are mixed together. Why is this better than cotton reusable pads? Because bamboo fiber has a higher absorption power as compared to cotton fiber, and when mixed together it enhances the absorption of the sanitary napkin and also making it more utilizable. Then, how is it better than conventional sanitary napkins? Well, there are so many reasons as to why it's better than conventional sanitary napkins. For example, absorption. It has a longer longevity. It is allergen-free. It is bacteria-free. It doesn't contain moisture. It is breathable. And most of all, it is soft and comfortable, ensuring limitation of rashes and any irritation. Now, the fourth point, how is this even made? It is a 3-layered pad which is stitched together. The first layer consists of bamboo cotton blend. The second layer is any scrap that is left after cutting out the sanitary napkin of the bamboo cotton blend to ensure that sustainability is maximized. The third layer is a PUL layer, polyethylene lamination layer, which is used for waterproof natures. Thank you.
Now, coming to cost cutting. As you can see, a per pad cost is 28 rupees, whereas the cost of 250 pads is approximately 7100 rupees. Now you must be thinking, why 250 pads only? Wait, let me tell you. We estimated 250 pads because we know that these 250 pads will be enough for the women of Rasabera for the next 2 years. Now moving to the comparison. So, the bamboo cotton blend pads which we are providing under the project Janani are 25 times more durable and environmental friendly.
Alright, now, a baby is someone who's carried in your body for 9 months, who you carry in your arm for 3 years, and who lives in your heart throughout your life. Imagine seeing the end of such a long and beautiful journey before it even begins. We do not want the women of Rasa Beda to suffer and go through the problems which our beloved friend Babita Didi went through. Hence, we suggest establishing labor rooms. Labor rooms will have clean water, soap and hand towels, surgical knives, first aid kits, bed sheets, katia, and what not required to make the room comfortable and birth friendly, so that these women can have a backup plan, a safety net to fall back on, which is always convenient to them, which is accessible to them during cases of emergencies. Can we have the previous slide, please? Alright, so we have a list of particulars, and the amount required, the basic amount required for the labor rooms is around rupees 3,500.
So, to bring these changes into the life of women of Rasa Beda, we need their acceptance to these ideas. Thank you.
Before ending, I just have to tell that we did come in contact with an NGO that runs in Gurugram. It's by a senior of mine, Nandi Kanodia, and she also ensured that she will help us guide us through to make this project actually sustainable and realistic.
Hence, we invite you, the jury, to join us, step on board to get ahead with this initiative of only 10,000 K, which will help improve the life of women at a greater extent. Thank you.
Thank you, team, for addressing a critical need with a cost-effective and environmentally friendly solution.
Now, I would like to welcome the final team, Team Polaris, for their presentation.
मैं ये नहीं मानता हूँ कि हमारा देश सबसे महान है, बल्कि मैं ये मानता हूँ कि हमारे पास एक ताकत है और हमारे पास एक विल पावर है कि हम हमारे देश को महान बनाएं। और क्यों ना इसकी शुरुआत रासा बेड़ा से करें। ये दो दिन बाद पहले की बात। When we were in Rasa Beda village, I saw that they grew lot of rice. They grew lot of rice. In fact, they grew around 500 tons.
You can use it for animals too. Just make it a thicker, denser mattress. If you want, use wood shavings, use bamboo husk, so the animals don't think we can eat the husk too here. And it makes it something that's animal friendly. You've got cozy villagers and cozy animals here.
The maintenance is actually very simple too, because you only need to pick out the wet husk and the soiled and the bad soil every by week through with the hoe, or yeah, you can just replace the whole bedding every 6 months, but due to it being a seasonal product, it's changed to a year.
Moving on to the financial aspect of this project. First of all, we will need to procure some machinery, starting with a hydraulic press, with the average cost being 30 to 50,000. The second machine is a grinder, with the average cost being 20 to 40,000. Then we will need 3 mesh sieves, which will be about 1,500 in total. Then we will conduct a workshop as well in order to really teach the villagers what we are trying to inculcate into their lifestyle, what kind of change we are trying to bring, and what exactly we are building. Then we're accounting for miscellaneous expenses. This includes cartage, taxes, or any other expenses that may arise in the process. And lastly, we have a reserve of about 21,500, which can be used to replace obsolete machinery parts or upskill the village in general. So now the average cost of each product comes out to about rupees 300 and can be lowered to rupees 180 with advancement in our production. And considering this is a very good return on investment as compared to the regular mattresses that you can get, which on an average cost 3,000 to 4,000 rupees per piece. Next, Idhant is going to explain the future prospects of this project.
So, we expect to expand this project in the future. We want to inculcate the process of carbonation of the mesh and the husk, which will make it more insulative and absorbent to oils. We also want to make more complex and intricate products out of the same husk. We want to get this technology to more villages all around the world, so that everyone has, and we don't need only rice husk. A lot of different husks have different properties, most of them having the properties of insulation. We also want to make it automated, so less manpower is needed for this, so people can do their work in ease.
So as we are concluding our little presentation, I want you to pretend that you are the coach of a soccer team. And I want you to imagine that you have a player on your bench that is capable of changing the entire course of the game. So what are you going to do, right? You're going to play him in the game. Well, that's exactly what Project Husk is all about. We are basically taking an unused resource in rice husk, and we are basically implementing it to revolutionize insulation and warmth in the village Rasabida. The thing about rice husk is it also is very sustainable, and it also tackles the issue of health hazards, right? Because it stops like the burning of the rice husk, okay? I want you to keep this in mind. There is no such thing as an end, only a new beginning. Good night, everyone.
This process which we showed, it can be done by the villagers themselves once they have learned, and it's renewable because they are growing rice like every day. It's their biggest produce. They have a constant source of husk to make them. Thank you.
Thank you, team, for proposing a sustainable solution to manage rice waste and mitigate health hazards.
As we come to the culmination of this journey, it's time to hear from someone whose vision and leadership continue to inspire all of us. a true guiding force behind the path-breaking initiatives of IIM Ranchi. Dr. Deepak Kumar Srivastav, our esteemed director, has been instrumental in fostering innovation and shaping change makers. It is
a both honor and a privilege to invite Deepak Kumar Srivastav, the director of IIM Ranchi, to share his words of wisdom. Sir, the stage is yours.
So, Johar, Namaste, good afternoon. So at the outset, I would like to thank respected Nitinji, my colleague Professor Gaurav, Mangeshji, all the faculty members, dear participants, now I can call young change makers. I was also told that some change makers who attended this program in past, they are also here. Some IPM students who started this, they are also here. So would like to thank each and everyone for being with us in past 5 or 6 days. So I understand this is very interesting program and the kind of excitement I can see you and your parents, so that reflects that kind of success this program is having. Often people talk about and ask that what IIM is, right? What we do in IIMs, because as a matter of fact, India we have, several universities, institutions of different kind of institutions, and India is known as the biggest, higher education system in the world. So my answer is simple: we don't teach. हम पढ़ाते नहीं हैं, right? हम एहसास कराते हैं, हम अनुभव कराते हैं. So the vision is in IIM what we do, because the management is something which deals with multiple realities. Management is not like a mathematics. Management is not like a basic science, where you have a single reality. 2 + 2 are 4, or E = MC². That doesn't happen in management. Management deals with so many realities. And there are many issues, human dealing, so many things. So what we do, we try to provide you kind of environment, okay, in classroom or beyond classroom, so that you can think about it. Right, so there would be kind of experience, there would be kind of feel, and that is the beauty of management education. This program, already I told you in the beginning, in the very first day, this program entirely was conceptualized by IPM. So this is also something rare in, IIMs or in other B schools also, that so many initiatives are taken by students. So basically this is student-driven, event. You can imagine at the age of 16 or 17, the students who, designed this program, I think 3 years back, the first time this program was designed. And they had an idea that what are the priorities of the IIM Ranchi, what is the vision, what is the mission, and how young change maker kind of a program would be aligned. And that perhaps would be a reasonable differentiator in B school space. So that is the IIM. So entirely it was designed by, students, IPM students. Of course, it was mentored by Professor Gaurav, Professor Braj, Professor Ansuman, right. So when first time a student came and Professor Gaurav shared, I had some, reluctance that whether what extent this program would be successful, but the things are evolving, and today successfully we completed 3rd edition of Young Changemaker program, and that shows that students are coming, participants are coming from different parts of country and also from different countries. Last year we had participation from 5 or 6 countries. I think this year again we have participation from other countries. Of course they are from Indian origin, but that is also important. So that is IIM, because the things are designed, conceptualized by students, and that kind of freedom we have, and that beauty, that flexibility perhaps in other system would be difficult. Now this program has 2 broad goals, and that 2 R's, right? RR. One is the responsible management, responsible education is going on. the relevance of education. The education is something which can be used in different spaces of life. That has to be beyond classroom. Right, any unstructured situation, if you have education, if you have that kind of knowledge which you can apply and help you to navigate, that is the true education or knowledge. So responsible education, relevant education and responsible also. The responsible in the sense, the responsibility to society, responsibility to planet, responsibility to your organization. As a matter of fact, next 20 years or 30 years, the source of competitive advantage are going to be different. Today, of course, we talk about the technology, which is perhaps a strong source of competitive advantage. But the technology would not be differentiator. The kind of, the technology evolution we have been witnessing, the competitive advantage depends on natural resources. That depends on how much natural resources someone or some organization is having. 30 years, 40 years or 50 years back, the land was not considered as a source of competitive advantage. But now the organization, those have large land holding, they have a competitive advantage. Because of industrialization, the marginal cost of land has increased. So that is going to be different. Everyone would have a technology and new advances will come, certainly 5.0, 6.0, that will happen. But natural resources would be limited, which can't be produced. So we need to be responsible to planet. We would like to see how the world, how your, the organization where you live would be after 100 years or 200 years, right? If chance again given to you to come on planet. So that kind of thought process is needed. So education, which is relevant, which is responsible, both are needed. Considering these, goals in mind, we decided to make IIM Ranchi that identity, because identity is important. Each organization is known for some identity. So we decided IIM Ranchi to be known reasonably, right, as a globally oriented, locally responsive B-school, where we have all the protocols, standards which being followed by global B-schools. But at the same time, we are more locally responsible to society, responsible to nature, and responsible to culture or heritage. So with this, we started this program, and I am very happy. Professor Gaurav told me so far 300 chain makers, right, have been graduated, right, program. So I hope that journey would continue, and whatever capacity. See, one more thing I would like to add: the change maker. The idea is not to make any revolution, right? Of course, revolution is possible, but we have very small idea, small objective, and that is the power of smallness. Whatever the limited change or incremental change you can bring, which add value to your personality, add value to your family, add value to society and organization. You can start with your lifestyle, habits, right? Minimizing your digital consumption, which will add productivity, learning new things, new ideas, reading new books. And if you have bandwidth, you have interest, circumstances permit you, you may like to work in some broad cause of society, because India is a country, matter of fact, we have diversity, we have so many issues, right? Of course, we have been living in very exciting time, leadership is very proactive, and India is known worldwide, right? So many new things, we have many advantages, but that is up to you. The change starts with you, right? Cognitive. And if you have that capability, desire, that can be in society, and eventually it will be reflected in overall country or wherever you live. So 300 is very good number, and look forward to more young change makers in coming days. With this, I would like to end, and thank you so much for being with us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words and for sharing valuable insights with us. Your guidance continues to motivate and elevate the spirit of this program.
Now, it is our privilege to welcome someone whose commitment to public service and governance has left an indelible mark on the society. Dr. Nitin Kulkarni, an accomplished IAS officer with over a decade of experience, has a diverse academic background, holding a degree in MBBS, an MBA from IIM Ranchi. He has served in pivotal roles with Government of Jharkhand, including as a Secretary of Health, energy, and agriculture, contributing significantly to the public welfare and sustainable development. Currently, he serves as the Principal Secretary to the Governor of Jharkhand, exemplifying exceptional leadership and a multidisciplinary approach to the governance.
We are especially honored to have Dr. Kulkarni with us today, as he has already played an important role in this year's Young Changemakers program. During the Impact Initiative phase, he interacted with our participants, offering invaluable guidance and insights on grassroots governance that shaped their journey. Dr. Kulkarni's steadfast belief in empowering communities and fostering social impact aligns deeply with the mission of YCP. It is truly an honor to have him here in person to share his wisdom and experiences with us. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Dr. Nitin Kulkarni as he takes the stage to address us. Sir, the stage is yours.
So you must be remembering about your teachers coming with corrected copies of exam tests and mark list in the hand, and then all are excited what has happened and what. But you have to wait and you have to bear me for 10 minutes before you get to that. So respected director, I am Rachi, respected Professor Gaurav Marathe, Professor Anshuman, all the faculties. I'm very happy to be part of this in a live session. I got one opportunity, I could remember one or two names who were presenting from the online session which we had. And so you people have decided to become a change maker. What all you want to change? What all you want to change? Have you thought over it? Anyone? Any volunteers? What you want to change? Yes, please.
The system of agriculture.
What can you change? Have you thought over this? What all you can change? Unfortunately, can you change your parents? Your siblings? Your teachers? Your school you can change if your parents are willing to pay that additional fees, nothing more than that. Rest, nothing you can change in this world except for yourself. You can change yourself and your perspective, and you can help others to change their perspective. And I look at this program in that fashion, that we should have some open-minded, spirited youngsters who are ready to question the status quo, who are ready to question the processes. I belong to a very elite service of this country. What is it called? What is it known for? We are all criticized only to stall all the changes. I have no hesitation in admitting it. We are very reluctant to change. And if you read any newspapers and all, you will find that everyone is cribbing and blaming the bureaucracy, that India could have done much, much better had we had a different type of bureaucratic structure. But at times, again, there are certain things you cannot change. This is given to you as a part of your country you are born in and you are living with. So now, considering this fact, how much you can contribute to our society? For how many of you this was the first visit to village? Must be most of you. Any one of you interested in doing farming as a career? Only one out of 100. Why? But unfortunately, I am telling you this because I think you are all 10th and 11th graders, so you are not feeling that pinch. But when you get your jobs, maybe you will obviously do well in your careers, I expect so. And then you will suddenly discover after age of 30 or 35 that the real life lies in villages and how you can earn very decently by doing village resource management. Today you have, in first presentation there were 3-4 startups named. What do they do actually? You have visited Janpath, Delhi. What happens there? You get all types of handicrafts from all parts of the country. What is the cost like? What is the cost like? Just do the back calculation. How much they are actually paying to the person who has manufactured it. and the markup price is almost 150 to 200%. I am very modest in saying this figure. At times it is 600%. So we have to find out some ways to provide a real price to our actual rural artisans. When you visit the villages, what are the problems they mention? Did anyone mention you that there is no network? If I put you in a room without network, the first problem you will mention that there is no network. Correct? No Wi-Fi. बिना Wi-Fi पे हम कैसे जिंदा रह सकते हैं? ठीक है? So problem is that their requirements are different. Their problems are different. Could you feel that they have found out some solutions for those problems when you visited the villages? I have got a very good book of a traditional wisdoms of rural India. It's a big size catalog type of book. It catalogs all the traditional wisdoms of right from Meghalaya to Kanyakumari. How the rural communities try to find out solutions to their own problems. And most of the solutions are very simple, mundane solutions which we just need to rework upon and simplify further, rather than rediscovering the entire thing afresh. Anyway, having said that, so I expect that we are having some good change catalysts created in this through this program. You must have made some new friends also, and you must have learned most important part, that is team spirit. How to work as a team. All of you could see the 3 presentations. 6 people are presenting, and there were lots of problems in coordination. So working as a team is always very difficult if you are not habituated to do it. And when you are working in a diverse team, it further complicates the situation. So you must learn on it. One and only last line I will like to say: learn, unlearn and relearn. If you keep on following this cycle throughout the life, you will always stay updated with whatever is happening around the world. You don't need those Googles, etc. You just learn, relearn and unlearn. You follow the cycle continuously. Because every time technology is changing, earlier it used to change every 20 years, now it changes every 5 years. So every time new technology comes, people start feeling that we are something cut off from that, we cannot handle it. We always face this problem in the government. As soon as you launch any new project, the first thing comes that you cannot do online entries. And then people are very hesitant to touch the tabs. So these things, we have to take care of it. We have to ensure that entire society is digits friendly and equipment friendly, technology friendly. So you can think over this. So now I have to do this job of declaring the results also. Well, being a medical doctor myself, I was obviously highly fascinated by that pad and labor room concept. But there is a problem in that. How many of you will like someone of your family to give birth in this labor room? No one. So see, whenever you suggest any solution which has a direct personal, see, giving birth to a child is a very personal type of event. It's a very personal choice. Babita Devi did not have that choice because she gave birth on the way. Given an option, she would have never done that. That was her compulsion. So just putting a labor room doesn't solve the solution, provide the complete solution. I highly like that bamboo cotton pad, and I think our pad man Mangesh is there. So if he can pick it up and find out someone who can actually do it and test it whether it is actually reusable or not, that will be a great idea. It will solve a big problem in the rural communities, particularly menstrual hygiene is concerned. But labor room, there you require a bit technical assistance also. Like the presentation showed that you require injection of oxytocin. Who will administer the injection? Do you expect a lady in a labor administering oxytocin herself? No. And oxytocin requires medical supervision, mind you. If I give you oxytocin just like that, you will bump off. So you have to be very careful about it. Then the first presentation was for the raw materials and the marketing. Concept is already well discussed, everyone knows. Actually what has happened over the period of time, as I already mentioned, these all collectors who claim that we collect from the rural artisans and rural products and sell them at a high premium, they don't pass on the benefits to the actual community. So they have replaced the original, that tribal village middlemen. Earlier they used to be there. Now they are getting replaced by these so-called modern middlemen, you can say. Okay, but still, marketing of rural products, particularly natural resources, has a great economic potential. I can tell you that organic products sell at twice or thrice the price than the normal thing. Have you people tried any black rice? Anyone? Black rice, red rice, all fancy things. What is the cost? Just check in the market. They are all grown in our places. When you grow from Rasapeda to Dimra to Jona, you understand all the things. What was the basic problem of Rasapeda? There is no connectivity. You cannot travel to Rasapeda by a four-wheeler car. And I can connect with Rasapeda because I have visited it courtesy Professor Gaurav. And the last presentation, I really must say that's this Polaris team, husk bed, what we call pual in a rural parlance, and it really works. I have personally used pual bed to counter the North Bihar extreme cold. And considering the scenario of the country currently, how many are from North India? Oh, most of you. So you people know what is the impact of stubble burning and all other things happening there. So I think considering this cozy winter weather, we will declare this husk bed project as a winner for the day. Because I will just tell two reasons for that. One is it finds the solution for a very simple solution for a very simple problem. Number one. Number two, easily doable. I was talking to Mangesh that find out someone, they must be able to do it very easily and highly cost effective. If you really can provide these husk beds to the rural hospitals, to rural Anganwadis, to the rural malnutrition treatment centers, I think that can really help, because you see the hospitals are flooded with patients and everyone is looking for blankets, etc. And this really creates a great warmth. And it's very easily doable. And their presentation was also good. In fact, I want to learn how you were so artistic with the presentation. My presentation is very simple types because normally. So okay, so with that, I will congratulate all the three teams who have shown their innovative ideas, and I wish you all the best. And so hearty congratulations to Polaris team. So we like to sleep on husk bed very soon, but thank you.
Sir, Nitin sir, sir, I would request you to stand and start. Yeah.
Remain on stage, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring and thought-provoking address. Your words have truly resonated with us and will continue to guide our change makers as they embark on their journeys of impact.
Now we will invite all our participants to the stage to receive their certification of completion.
Please come to the stage as your names are called. Adya Bhaskar, Anya Gadodia, Arav Roy, Arush Jain, Aryan Singla, Abdul Hadi Khan, Advaita Jaji, Akshata Gupta.
I would request audience to please clap while they receive the certificate.
Anish Sahu.
Anshika. Arnav Chandrana. Arya Thakur. Avi Mohan Kumar Shukla. Avni Ahuja. Ayush Kumar. Bhavya Garodia. Ayush Yadav. Bhavya Garodia. Chaitanya Gupta. Darsh R. Gampa.
Dipanshi Parekh. Devika Menon. Gauri Khate. Harsh Chaudhary. Idhant Kothari. Indrasuta Koppal. Ishan Srivastav. Jia Dugar. Jia Mohan. Kabir Chaudhary.
Kanishka Singh. Kashika Agarwal. Guys, come on, show some energy. Krishna Tiwari. Kriti Suman. Lakshita Pangal. Manya. Medhanshvi Agarwal. Mishti Garg, Naina Poddar, Pahir Jangan,
Prachi Shah, Prakriti Ravichandar,
guys, clap.
Trisha Roy, Priyanshu Chattopadhyay, Raghav Zawar, Rajarshi Chakrabarti, Ritanya PS, Sanvi Kiran, Sahana, Samiksha,
Sana Prasad, Shashank Mohan, Shaurya Gupta, Shubh Naredi, Sid Gosar, Siddhi Bankar, Sonish Goyal, Tahir. Guys, come on, show some energy. Tanisha Thausen, Tanush Anand,
Tavishi Sharma, the applause should not stop, guys. Varun Rez Daya, Vismay Bhatt, Ananya, Yadvi Chopra, Yashasvi Kedia, Yash Anchalia, Yash Sonamne, Yuvika Jhingan, Yuvraj Agarwal, Kiyosha Mittal,
पृथ्वीजीत बुकिया, प्राशु जैन, guys come on clap, वैष्णवी चौहान, साईश्री पेतलूरू, मानव रबाडिया, मन्नत भोगल, वंश खन्ना, सायशा धिंगरा, अभिमन्यु कुमार,
Divyanshu Kumar. Please applaud, guys. Prakash Kumar, Laksh Bhutani, Krisha, Diya Chawla, Sophia Gupta, Dev Vyas, Arena Ganesh, Rudraksh Jangra, Advai Ambadekar,
हरिओम मालविया, शरण टोको, वंश टंडन, अभिषेक गोम्बी, साकेत त्रिमालापुडी, Aisha Gupta.
I would request all our dignitaries to please remain on stage because now it is time to honor our laureates. Calling on stage, Team Polaris. And now it is time to felicitate our chief guest. I would request Dr. Deepak Kumar Srivastav to please remain on stage and felicitate our chief guest, Dr. Nitin Kulkarni.
So before we conclude, we would like to would now invite our chief guest to place his handprint on the canvas, the social canvas, marking his leadership and dedication to the values of inclusivity and impact that defines this program.
I would now like to invite our dear friend Alisha to please explain to you the meaning and the soul behind the social canvas.
The social canvas has been our testament of unity, quality. As you guys have seen, this ever-evolving symbol has the handprints of all our guests that we have welcomed for the Young Change Makers program. Now we will show you our final canvas as this program concludes. We would like you to know that this canvas is more than just an artwork. It is a growing connection that we all build, all the connections, the strengths that we have built as this program has concluded. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alisha.
In the journey of life, we meet two kinds of people. Those who teach us what to think and those rare individuals who teach us how to think. Gaurav sir, you belong to that second category. You stayed late not because you had to, but because you wanted to ensure no question went unanswered and no doubt remained unaddressed. Your passion for nurturing young minds isn't just a professional commitment, it's your calling.
Our chief want in life is somebody who will make us do what we are capable of. You, Gaurav sir, have been that somebody for every participant of this Young Changemakers program. As a chairperson of this program, you have shown that mentorship is not about authority, it's about authenticity, care, and belief in the potential of others. Now, I would like to invite Professor Gaurav Marathe, chairperson of Social Impact Committee, to deliver a vote of thanks.
So I'm standing here to express my gratitude for making this program happen. My first gratitude to all the parents who are present here and those who are not present but they have sent you to attend this program. I think you have taken a good risk by sending your student to keep to kind of a such program. That means you would have a child who is going to question, who is going to take a path that would be different than what might be a typical path for a successful career. So thank you so much for sending your all the students here, and you all should be thanking your parents for sending them here. Yeah. My thank you to all change makers who are present in this room. As Steve Jobs says that dots get connected later on. I have given you 3 questions, what might have been the reason that you were in that Rasabeda village connected with all the villages, and therefore what change mean to you, and therefore what a meaning of work and life would be for you. So being here, a spark has gone into you and is going to manifest in different way, and be open for that. So thank you for choosing up and joining this program. Thanks a lot. I would like to express my gratitude to our esteemed director. I think it is unheard that IIMs have a program like for all the school going kids as a young changemaker program, and I'm Ranchi's pioneer in kind of reaching out to the community, building these bridges and creating a next generation of change leader. I think with bringing social impact as a strategic initiative and aligning resources and manpower around it and bringing that as a focus, sir, I think it is a very, very meaningful support and contribution for the society. Thanks a lot. I would like to thank previously Professor Viraj was a chair for this program, under whose leadership we designed first of all this idea of social internship, and which then a young leadership program emerged, and all other faculty colleagues who have been part and parcel of all the process. They have been taking sessions, they have been judged, they have been evaluating things and present here for the support. Thanks a lot. I would like to thank admin. When the student manage event, there's always going to be a last minute rush. They are doing their own studies and doing all the stuff. So, sometimes we break the SOPs to buy things and do last minute stuff. So thanks a lot all the admin for providing support. Thanks a lot for particularly IT support, and students have come and 10 times told me to take the name of Bala. Sir, you are an integral part of the team and the WhatsApp group, and helping everybody here for all the IT support. He was there in night 12 and morning 6. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Thanks a lot for entire admin for all the support. I would like to thank founder batch of IPM, which began this idea of young filmmaker. It happened in my cabin in a random 2 seconds that okay, we can do this way, and it just got manifested. A second year of batch which took it forward, made it international, made it residential. And then the third batch which made it you guys having online support and that it's ever grown. So thanks a lot for all IPM students. I don't have my mobile phone, but I received one parent message where they were prizing all the students for taking care of their kids like a parent. So that is a kind of effort that the students have put into day and night how they have organized this team. Yeah, I hope I'm not forgetting anything. Thank you, Nitin sir, for being here, and he's always a support for us for all this kind of initiative whenever you want. I mean, he was with you for 2 hours in his busy schedule. He's right now here for 2 hours, and he has been to Rasabeda. And lastly and most importantly, thank you for Rasabeda. They are our family. They come here as a chief guest. We go there, visit them, and we have built a beautiful bond. And I'm very sure, I also want to thank alumni of Changemakers, first batch, second batch, all of them are here. And guys, very beautifully, they go back, they decided to bring change, they came in between, they donated smokeless chulas, mobilized fund for Rasabeda village, and now the Rasabeda villagers use smokeless chulas, which you felt is important for them. Together, this program is about 3 things. First is building this beautiful network of people who have a fire in their heart. And all of you are now part of this beautiful network of young change makers. We are right now 300. We'll keep ever growing. And as Director Sir has pointed out, a small change, significant change, whatever change we can bring and we can share with each other, this network is there for you to support each other. Second, while conducting this program, a beautiful leadership is emerging from our IPM program. Now I have 90 students who not only know, who themselves know about a community connect, but they also can design a program where they can inspire others to take that responsibility. So I have 90, kind of future leaders who also can cultivate socially responsible leadership. And third, not a least, whatever small saving we do from this income, we are kind of building our partnership with villages. We already have a MOU with few villages and we'll get new villages on board, and this network of I Am Ranchi and villages connected together is growing as the Young Changemaker program is going. So I think I've said thanks a lot so many times that, but I think hopefully I've covered everyone. And with that note, I hope all that are present in this room would take away something that they don't know right now, but would manifest in something meaningful and beautiful in future. With my best wishes, I conclude YCP edition 3.0. Yeah, YCP 3.0. Thanks a lot.
Please take your seat, guys. On behalf of every life that you have touched, every dream that you have nurtured, and every spark of innovation you have kindled, thank you, Gaurav sir.
As we proceed to the end of the closing ceremony, I would like to remind all the change makers that this is not just a certificate. It is a symbol of your journey, your contributions, and your potential to carry to create a meaningful change in the world. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. As we close this chapter, remember that the end of this program is just the beginning of your journey as a change maker. The lessons learned, the inspiration sparked here will undoubtedly fuel the impact you are all destined to do.
Your journey as change makers is just beginning. As you step out of these halls, remember, you carry with you not just a certificate, but the power to transform lives. Remember, as change makers, your greatest asset isn't just your ideas, but your courage to act on them. Magic happens when preparation meets opportunity. You've prepared, you've grown, and now the world is your stage. Go forth and create your magic.
Now I would request everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
And with this, we officially conclude the Young Changemakers Program 3.0.